So you may be thinking right about now, positive things. What could come from a mistake that's positive? Like, what are you talking about? When I think of a mistake, I think of hurt, disappointment, pain even, right? But most of all, regret. Well, let me share with you some things I learned from what I perceived to be mistakes. Number one, it helped me to be more aware of my shortcomings, areas where I needed to grow, taking the focus off the other person, because sometimes we're like, oh, well, that person was dead wrong and they have this issue. True, it could very well be true, but how did we respond to it? How did we deal with it? Did we forgive? Did we respond in love? It showed me the areas where I needed to grow, right? Because the word tells us that every man is right in his own eyes. And David said, search me, O God, not anyone else, search me. So we need to come before the Lord and be transparent, because not like he doesn't know, and ask him to show us what those areas are. Because when the Lord asks a question, it's not because he doesn't know, it's because he wants us to realize where we're at, and he wants us to confess it, because the word says if we confess our sins, he's faithful and just to forgive us. We're already naked in the garden. He's only asking because, again, he wants us to see where we're at, and that he knows where we're at. Number two, it helped me to avoid those pitfalls, right? Because as a good father, he knows what's best for us. So now that I know and I'm aware, and I know that the fire was hot and it burned me, I can avoid it. Now, real talk, I didn't avoid it right away. I got burned quite a few times before I learned, but it helped me to avoid it. That led to heartbreak, that led to deterring me from my purpose. It was a distraction, not going that way again. Number three, it helped me to show mercy and grace to others and be more compassionate, because the Lord shows such grace and mercy. He extended such grace and mercy to me that now I'm more understanding of other people and their shortcomings, their struggles. He helped me to extend that same mercy and grace, understanding that I myself am in great need, even today, every day, of grace and mercy. But the final point that I want to leave you with is something he gave me yesterday. A lesson. If you learn from it, it's a lesson. If you repeat it, it's a mistake. Now you may be thinking, Marisol, I've had to take that, that lesson I didn't get right away. True. You may have to take that class, as I call it, more than once. But once you get that lesson, then you don't have to repeat that class, right? Which could lead to fewer mistakes. I mean, we're always going to fail. We're never going to really arrive, right? But it'll lead to fewer distractions, because we're heeding the voice of God. We're listening to what he's saying, and we're avoiding those pitfalls. We're more aware and more compassionate towards others. But let me know what you think. I welcome all of your comments. I read every single one. But I hope you were blessed by this. Please like it and share it if you know someone who can use it, or be blessed by it, rather. I'm here at the library today, waiting for it to open in Philadelphia. I love libraries. But God bless. Until next time, this is Mighty.